Hope you're having a good weekend, my friends. It's good to be with you again. It's Richard on here, and we're going to be checking out a 24mm Genesis style RTA with a tank capacity of 5 ml. Well, they claim it's 5 ml, but I tried it. Mike Vapes tried it. No, it's not 5 ml. You get about 1 ml short of that, okay? You can probably put in about 4 ml. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at the 24mm Avocado by Geekvape. Got this direct from Geekvape for the purpose of this review, but before we go on, just want to clarify a few things. This is an authentic device, okay? I mean, I did a review, I did a couple of reviews for Geekvape products, but Tsunami RDTA, I had a couple of comments saying that I've got a clone and reviewing a clone. Absolutely no fault of yours, and I appreciate your concern to tell me that I've got a clone. Really appreciate that, okay? It isn't authentic, and what I think Geekvape did was made a couple of changes in terms of the design of their logo. They switched colors from left to right and things like that, and also the packaging as well to fool the cloners. Okay, so what the cloners cloned was what I was reviewing, and then when they actually released the actual Tsunami RDTA, they switch the the design back to what it should be, and so the cloners actually were duped into cloning something that's not original. And then Geekvape put on their website how to spot the difference between a clone and the authentic, and unfortunately I was holding a so-called clone. All right, so right now, just to show you, this box came direct with the devices in there from Geekvape. As you can see, the stickers, all right, Geekvape stickers all around. Also had a personal note from Eric Chow, with regards to the device. I mean, thanking me for accepting the device for review, and also some stickers here from Geekvape themselves. Just to clarify that I've got an authentic device here. I've got the black version and also the stainless steel version, which we'll have a look at afterwards in the close-ups. All right, so back to our 24mm diameter Avocado RTA. I had a hunch that Geekvape was going to do this, especially after they released the 24mm Griffin not too long ago. This is for people who like a bigger tank capacity compared to the first Avocado, or the original you want to call it, that holds about just 3 ml of e-liquid, although this, they claim it's 5 ml still. 4 ml is 1 ml more than the previous version. Also, if you like bigger vapor, this is what I feel that I'm getting for it. I get vapor production more than what the original is, since the chamber size is also now increased to 24mm as well. Other than that, basically it's the same Avocado, just like the original, with a couple of improvements or changes, I should say, to this. That's about it. Basically, the Avocado now comes with bigger posts and post holes, okay, being a bigger device, so you can put in your clacking coils and things like that, no problem at all. And obviously this holds more juice as well, being a bigger tank. What I also like, which they made a change, is now they have this flip open mechanism as for the fill hole. Okay, so you have this flip mechanism where you just have to slide and flip open, and right there is your juice hole for juice to go in, air to come out, and it makes refilling this tank so much more easier. Okay, so like I said, this is good for people who like to vape on bigger devices with a bigger tank, 24mm tanks. Okay, I tell you what, let's go ahead and check out up close the Avocado 24mm, and then come back, we'll vape some more, and I'm going to leave you with my thoughts. Catch you in a bit. The Avocado 24mm Genesis style tank from Geekvape, jewel case that it comes in, just to show you. And there's a sticker here, free sample. This has been sent out to reviewers. So you've got the logo on top and all the good things written about the device. Easy to build, perfect flavor experience, easy to fill, drip tip replaceable, available for single or dual coil, 5 ml capacity, which in actuality only takes 4 ml, wouldn't take 5. And you have a picture of the device. The deck here shows you how to fill in the juice, and the flip open mechanism for you to fill your juice port there. Avocado 24 at the side here, the logo, And of course you've got Avocado 24, all the materials that's in there used to build this device. This kit contains what's in the box basically: scratch and check, Geekvape logo, and certification markings. Open up the cover and you have at the side here all your spares. You've got a stainless steel drip tip, which is your 510 drip tip here, smaller bore. And you've also got your spare Pyrex glass in case you break yours. You've got a spare one here, very nice. Bag of spares here with some O-rings, colored O-rings as well for you in case you want to use different colors. And you've got a drip tip adapter for your 510 in case you like to change it to your personal drip tip. You can use this adapter, just push it into the device at the top there, and you can use it with any drip tip. Okay, so we'll put this back here, and also comes with a spare ceramic baffle, that's what they call it, or an adapter if you'd like to do a single coil build for the deck. Okay, it comes with an air hole at the back here. This air hole actually is directed right behind your coils, so you've got airflow from the back of your coil and the front of your coil, keeping your coil cool. That's how it is. This is a spare one. So you've got the device here. We're going to put the box aside. Let's zoom in and have a look at the device itself. Avocado engraved on the side here. This is the black version, by the way. You've got your Cyclops style airflow here, and your tank is made of glass, frosted on the outside. Underneath, gold plated 510 pin, designed and manufactured by Geekvape here. This is a signature here, designer I suppose who designed this. Top, you've got a threaded white bore drip tip. Unscrew it and you can put on the adapter to put on your own 510, or you can use their 510 that they've provided in there. And to close it back, just close it back and screw it back on again. Just be careful you don't strip the threading, which I think I did on mine here, so I gotta be very careful. Yep. And you can adjust your air holes to a single air hole like that, fully open. Single on both sides, single on one side. If you don't want the back to have any airflow, you can do it like that. Alright, both sides. And Cyclops. So that's the way it is. And previously, okay, just to show you the comparison with this and the 22mm device in diameter, the smaller of course, otherwise basically the design is the same. Okay, same thing. And you can take out the top here like that. And right now you can't, because it's press fitted in. You can't do that. You take out and the whole piece comes off. This can't be removed anymore. So you've just got your airflow like that for you to adjust. This whole thing is one piece. Alright, we'll come to this shortly. Just show you the top here. So everything else is the same with the 22mm device here. Let's get back to the deck itself right now. Basically the cap is like that, and it's got lots and lots of machine oils all around, so they could have cleaned it up. Yeah, it's just full of machine oils. I would advise you to just give it a good clean when you buy it. You don't want to be inhaling machine oils, right? So that's the deck on top here. You've got your 4mm diameter wick holes. There's 2 here and 2 on the other side. This is your ceramic baffle. That's how it is, the air hole. If you have it down here, so air goes in from here, cools down your coil from the back. Or you can close up this hole if you want to, as I've shown you just now on the airflow control. And you might have a little bit of problem trying to push this in. It doesn't want to go in, you see. But if you do have a problem pushing this in, what I normally do is get one of these sharp tools, which you can either get from Coil Master or mine's from UD. And it's very sharp. I'll just push the rubber and get it into the hole so that I can push this down while I have my index finger pushing it down, you know, so it's easier once it's, you know, in there. But then again, even if you don't push it down, it doesn't matter, because once you close up the cap, this thing is not going to fall out. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to stay in there, right? So basically that. And you've got your velocity post holes there, measuring 2mm by 3 or 4mm. I think it's 4mm across. Your grub screws there using the Allen wrench. Oh, by the way, the Allen wrench is here. I've taken it out and put it aside. This is the Allen wrench that's included in the box as well. Phillips head screw, 2 Allen wrench, one smaller diameter, one bigger. And you have this flip open mechanism on the side here for you to fill up your juice, which I think it's a really clever idea. So you don't have to, if you're doing a single coil, you have to remove this every time you want to refill, and then after that push it back in again. So basically all you got to do right now to fill in your juice, you just push this, slide it open. That's your fill port, one for juice to go in, one for air to come out, and it's got the silicone piece at the side here which is soft, so no problem. You have your tip there going into the hole, and the hole is pretty big. Once you fill up your juice, just slide it back down, and that's it. You want to take it up for cleaning, you got to remove this bottom pin here. Flathead screwdriver. You have one piece falling out, which is the short one. Alright, make sure you don't lose it, don't drop it and lose it. And then you have another one inside, which is also flathead. Unscrew that, and that comes out. Put it aside safely, and you can remove your positive pin. And there you have your peak insulator. Peak insulator is from the US. Okay, so this goes in here like that. And once you've got that open, now you can open up the tank, which is made out of glass, frosted on the outside. You've got a silicone O-ring on top here and one underneath, to seal it up, give it a good seal so you don't get any leaking. Right, so you want to put it back. All you got to do is just get the positive side, put it back in, fit it back in nicely. Once you put it back in there like that, you want to get your tank, screw it back down, and get the long one, put it in, screw it down, and the shorter contact pin, tight. That's it, you're all set. Okay, and to wick it, it's the same as this. Right, just get this is the best kind of tweezer to use. I've got mine from UD as well, from one of their toolbox. It's narrow and sharp in front, and it's very easy. Let's say you have your wick here, you want to just cut your wick right down at this tip here, at this line here. That's how I like to keep it, and just grab it like that and push it into the hole, and there you go. See, that's how we wick it. That's my spaced out coil in there. So it's the same with this as well. That's how you want to do it. And then fill up your juice. Once you've got your juice filled up, get your air holes lined up. If you're doing a single coil, you want to get this back in as well. Get it filled up. Push it back in, and that's your avocado. The dimension for this is 24 millimeters in diameter by 33 millimeters in height to the base of the drip tip. The height of the drip tip is 10 millimeters in height. As I said, this will take just 4 ml in actuality and not 5 ml of e-liquid. Weighs 51 grams when it's empty. And the wick holes in there measures 4 millimeters in diameter. Well, there you go. We'll get back topside vape on it. We'll talk some more. Alright guys, welcome back to FaceTime. Let's get a vape out of this before we go on. Nice. Alright, between the 22 millimeter, the original and this, the 24mm Avocado. I seem to, like this better for the vape quality. Okay, by design, they're basically the same, but because I think the barrel, the diameter of it is much bigger, I seem to get more vapor out of this, and the flavor is a little bit better as well. I'm going to take another vape. Nice. See, the lung draw that I'm getting out of it is a little bit more open, less restricted, and I really like the airflow hole that you get on the ceramic baffle. Like I've got a single coil here, so I've got to put that adapter to the ceramic baffle, and the hole that's right behind, it's really nice because air goes in from the back, hits your coil directly from the back, and you have the front open as well, so air coming in from both sides hits your coil, cools down your coil. You don't get a hot vape. All right, that is really, really nice. It's just my personal take on this, but otherwise, it's the same as the original 22mm diameter Avocado. You still get the great flavor, you still get a really good vape experience out of this, and especially with the new fill method, of that flip open mechanism. Really nice. I love that. That's my favorite. Less hassle. I don't have to mess up my fingers with juice and all that. I just flip it open, push it in there, and I pump it, fill up the tank. My tank is always full, so very, very convenient. That's a very clever idea. Okay, bigger post holes, and or should I say wider post holes, that's good for Clapton wires. If you want to do dual coil, you can get both your coil legs in there, no problem at all. They're much bigger now. Well, that's just basically it for the 24mm Avocado by Geekvape. By design, like I said, it's the same. Okay, this is available in black and stainless steel versions. Okay, for the black version though, you got to top up an extra 10 ringgit for it, so it's retailing for 130 ringgit now, and you can get it from Vape Empire stores nationwide. Okay, the stainless steel version is going for 120 ringgit, which is the same price as the original Avocado, by the way. That 22mm original design is also retailing for 120, so this is 24mm is also 120. So again, like I said, it depends, personal preference, whether you like a smaller tank or you want a bigger tank. That's just it. Okay, one more vape, we'll call it a wrap. So that's it for the 24mm Avocado by Geekvape. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, thank you for your support. Have a great week ahead, and God bless. Bye for now.